It's all about the bunnies. Well, kinda. It's about Easter. Easter. It's about the flowers, mostly. But I thought I would do a little bit of an added thing to this. So, anyways, I'm tired today. Oh, I feel like sleep is one of those things that's like always fleeting. I don't know. Thankfully, Owen's been sleeping pretty good. We've gone through so many stages where he's not slept. So to be on a stage where he's at least relatively sleeping well is a big thing for us. I feel like I thought I heard him. He always says when he wakes up that like what time he slept till. Like he'll say he slept up our night, is what he says a lot of times. And I felt like I heard him very early, like around 4, which I say very. We usually are up around 5, and I was up more times than I can even begin to count last night. So, what difference does it make? But I feel like he was awake, but went right back to sleep because he must have looked at the time and then realized, oops, I'm making a mess. This should be no surprise to anyone. Ooh, between Owen and I, we've been sneezing up a storm. I think it's just all of these lovely things that are blooming. This is supposed to be 2 different yellows, and on the purple, it does not look brighter or darker. So I'm going to add a little creamy color in there. And then I'm actually going to add some white and some black. So we'll get it all dolled up here in a little bit. But anyways, so Easter is tomorrow, and I feel like it's taken forever to get here. And I feel like it's like way too early, if that makes any sense at all. But it's just, it feels like it's, I don't know, it just feels like it just feels like it shouldn't be here quite yet. I don't know. So anyways, but it's here. It is here. Oh my, I got another sneeze that's coming. But we are going to church tomorrow, and Owen is very happy about that. He's been having some problems figuring out when snow happens, even though he honestly probably understands it better than he, I hate to say lets on, because that's truly not how it goes, but how he presents it, I should say, maybe. I don't know. But it's hard for him to kind of figure it out, per se. Because he understands like the months of the year. He understands he understands like that certain days of the week he does things, and that where we go to church, we go to do these different activities. But it's just hard for him to process when something changes. Like, it can be any type of thing that can possibly change during the week. And I'm trying to get him into a new type of therapy. And this is a lot for him because this past week we had a meeting for his program. I had to think what everything was. His Monday is always, well, not always, but it's supposed to be his music therapy and then his vision therapy. And then we go to his speech, OT, and PT, which is occupational therapy and physical therapies, on Thursdays. Well, this week we had a meeting that he had to be available there on the phone with me on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday is when we went to the meeting for his new therapy, or like to get him into this new therapy. And, that's, again, a lot of different things for him during the week that he had to kind of process and figure out what was happening and why we were doing certain things on different days. And so last night he cried about making sure that he was going to get to go to his grandma's today because he was afraid that it was going to snow. And there's no, convincing him that something is or isn't going to happen if he's in the middle of a meltdown or really struggling with something. So it's hard to just say, okay, well, we're done with that thought. Let's move on, because that's not how it works for him. And so just going through all of those little changes this week just initiated this emotional state for him last night and this morning, that he was so worried he wasn't going to see his grandma today. And it's a lot. I mean, that's so much for him to think about, deal with, process. And again, it's just hard. It's hard to explain to my sweet baby O that just because this is happening, that something else isn't going to, change or be different. So it's a lot. It's emotional. It's a lot. So I am just trying my best to keep his schedule, his timing, his different things for this week ahead as close to what he's used to, comfortable with, knowledgeable of. I don't know how else to say it, but, just trying to keep it kind of in those same things for him. So that's hopefully what we can do. Hopefully. But again, it's still a lot. It's a lot for him to deal with and think about. Okay, I put too much pink. I didn't mean to put the pink. I ran into the pink. It'll be okay. Because I'm gonna put some little bunny ears on here at some point. I'm gonna put the sneezing. And I'm gonna put some of the black. I did not sleep at all last night. I talked about this a little bit, but you know, I've been trying to post positive, like, little short videos, and I've got a lot of great responses, but I've got responses from people that are very upset that I'm posting happy-go-lucky videos, which just proves that I need to post more, because people are hurting. People are so, I mean, that's why I'm doing it, is because, I'm hurting. I'm sad. I'm like, want people to be happy. I want things to be better for everyone. And it's hard. It's hard right now to look at somebody and know that they're struggling and things are rough. But there's so many people going through so many emotions, and I just, that's hard for me. And I just keep praying that people will know they're not alone. And, I try to talk about it on here, but if you've not seen one of my videos before that explains it, I had breast cancer. I'm still, I've gone through my treatments, but I'm still in, the follow-up process. If you've watched for a while, you know I'm bad about the terminology of everything. I have to go back through with, just the follow-up, for many, many years of the test, and to make sure that it's staying away and that type of thing. So, I have that, and I have hemihypertrophy, which means my right side is larger than my left side. And so, that is causing, lots of things. And so I'm supposed to have my hip replaced. I walk with canes, and my reason for sharing all this is because we all got something. We all got something. And I know that life can just keep throwing us curveballs. But we have to work together, and we have to look out for each other and look forward to tomorrow, and just keep moving forward. And that's what I hope people will understand, that I want people to keep moving forward. But it's hard. I get it. It's hard. So my advice is, today, do one thing. Tomorrow, do one thing. And I did one thing today. One different thing. Doesn't feel like enough, but I did one thing. And I'm going to try to do another thing before the next thing. But just keep trying. Just keep moving forward. See if anybody finds the bunnies. The bunny flowers. The bunny flowers. Put one more set right here. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody that's been on the journey with us and stays on the journey and comes back for the stories and all the support and everything else. It means a lot to me. So this is O for Owen, and then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles!